Okay, so here we are. We're going to dive into some bushes and some color and mixing up some paint here. And I'm going to use this little 2-inch brush because I don't have a big, huge canvas. And so first I'm going to lay in my background to be able to do the bushes. I'm going to bring this land out a little bit over top of the rocks so that I'm going to take some of the sap green, pull that down here, and some of the Van Dyke brown, and load this up. I need a little bit of magic white to kind of thin it up just a little bit. Okay, and we're going to put, and what I'm going to do is I'm pulling the brush down this way so that I get a sort of a rounded edge, and this is going to be loaded with paint. Loaded with paint. There's a little color in there. So I'm going to take that rounded edge and I'm going to push and push up. It would help if I held this easel because this one is not. You want some kind of shrubbery here that's actually coming into the foreground. And that puts everything behind it back. It actually pushes it back. Just like this. And you want dark in the front. Take some more of that sap green. Trying to give the illusion of maybe big old bushes, some kind. This is your shadow part. And this one's going to go way up. We're going to put this little guy way up here. And add some more of that. Now, I can bring this out some and give me some more land. It comes out. And do that on the same side, on the other side. I'm just pushing it up and pushing that paint out of it. Just push it in, punch it in, and push it up. There you go. And I'm actually putting some down along the bottom, which you can't really see just yet, because that's going to be like the little grassy things that come around the base there. So we're going to do like that. Now I could put a big tree in here, but right now I'm just going to concentrate on the plants that are here. And I want to show you something about one of these paints. And I need some more. That's not what I was looking for. But so we're gonna kind of punch some other dark color in here, and I'm gonna highlight it. And put some of that over here because this one's kind of blah. Okay, it's kind of like a little marshland kind of picture. Okay. Okay, so we got our background. Now, I need to clean this off. This brush. And I'm going to get a smaller one. I'm going to 1-inch brush. Just so that clean that brush off. And take this little 1-inch brush like this. See, I'm already making a mess of myself. Now, if you have a paint that's real runny like this gold color here, that is not going to work for this method. This is not a good paint. It has to have some body to it. It has to hold together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this. This is a yellow. That looks like orange. And I'm just going to load that in there. And take some white. Mix some of that titanium white with it. I'm going to do some highlights on these. Some little orange highlights. And we're going to go punch, 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 punch. Don't take away your dark spots. You just want to give yourself some highlighting. And I need to get some more of the yellow. Oh, what do I do with the yellow? This is yellow. Well, this is the one that's runny. I don't want the runny one for whatever reason. So we'll use the yellow ochre. And it's more of a goldish color. Which is fine. So I'm just going to put that in there just like that. See how much paint's in there? How much paint's in that brush? And you're just going to pop it. And leave your dark there because that is what gives you your three-dimensional. So this is just one of those kind of funky bushes over there. Or tree. And then on the other side, I think I'm going to take some of this cad red and some of that yellow. And I'm going to put a little bush down here at the base of this one. So I'm just going to go. I'm just going to throw that little bit of fire in there on that one. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little more of the white with the cad red. And some more of that yellow. That kind of yellowish orange. Just, you know, could be like pre-fall and just punch it in. Now this is a thinner paint because the thinner paint sticks to the thicker paint. And it's just going to go here. We don't want to take away all the dark spots, right? We don't want to do that. We're just going to punch that in just like that. And then I'm going to take some of this green and this yellow. Yeah, another shade of green here. And throw in some little colored bushes here. And bring it out. Yeah. If it's not sticking, you need some liquid white. So now you can put that, a lot of that greenish brown color, because you don't want it real bright in the foreground. So you want to have it a little bit dark. So we're just going to throw that in there. And throw some on this side. And in the bottom, I'm going to do something with the little fan brush. So I've got that green. I'm going to take some of the white, mix it with that green. I'm just mixing it on the brush. And there's some of that blue in there. That blue is really a powerful color. And I need some of that yellow that actually works. Let's see if this is the one. Yeah, that's that bright yellow. That's a little on the watery side, which is fine because I need a thin paint to do this. Okay. I need a thin paint to do this. So I'm going to take, so I can see. It's over top of this rocky looking stuff that I have in here. Now, I'm going to put in a shoreline here in just a second. But I'm going to put these little bushes in here. And we need some tree trunks. We've got, we're going to pull this out just a little bit. Let's pull this part out just a little bit. And then we're going to give us a little bit more reflection on that. So I'm going to take that out. I'm going to clean that brush out. And take a dry brush and pull that down. And then pull this down just a little bit here. Because it's right at the bottom here. And then wipe that off. I don't want to put any more color up there. And then kind of just lightly drag it across. And now you can see that little bit of a kind of a reflection comes through there. I'm going to do this on this side, same thing. So to kind of like bring all that in, then that's where I'm going to take the fan brush here. Just a second. And these are natural bristles. Excuse me, natural bristles. And I'm going to load this one up. A little bit of the thin white and a lot of that thick white. And I got that brown there. So I'm going to take some of that brown and yellow. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put in my little shoreline kind of. And some dirt, as we call it. And we'll just put some dirt in here. And that's not very dark, so we're going to darken it up with some of that blue. Like there. And I'll go over here. And we're going to stick a rock over here, I think. And to do that, I'm going to need some more of the Van Dyke Brown. And I put it, there it is, the Van Dyke Brown. Van Dyke Brown and some of the phthalo blue. Take that brown, a little bit of the white, and we're just going to put some kind of a rock in here. And just kind of throw them in there, okay? And to darken it up, take some more of that blue and the brown. Now if I wanted that water to come over that, then all I do is clean this brush off. Let's say the water spills over that rock a little bit. So we'll take some of the white and we'll go just like this. The water is coming over that edge of that rock. Just make some more white. Just kind of spilling over it. And then it can puddle down in here. And just like that. A little bit more of the white. And you can see, you can put in that indication that there is something under there. And we can do the same thing over here. Take some of that blue and the brown. And we can take some of that paint off of there. And have that white come right over top. Right over top. That's dirty water. That's the thing. I don't know where the water's coming from. And you want to make sure that you put some of these, foam up under there. So you want to do these little circles and get to the other side. This one's missing it. There we go. You can't really see that rock under there, but it's there. So we'll just kind of outline him. And then take some real white. this. And we'll take it right over the top. Boom, boom, just like that. And same thing on the other side. Get some magic white. Make that a little thinner. And you want to go right over the top, just like that. So now you've got all this activity going on under here. Okay, so we've got foam, we've got water, little waterfalls rolling over these rocks. And you can just press it and you can get even more foam type stuff going on here. So I just thought I'd show you how to do that. And you get that in there. And then what you can do is you can put a tree or two in there. And we can do that with the Van Dyke Brown. I'm going to leave the white on here. Take some Van Dyke Brown here. Add a little bit of the magic white to it. And pull that Van Dyke Brown down. Just like this. And load it up. Now I need some blue in there to darken it up. Because it darkens a lot. The blue is a lot darker. And pull some of that red in there. So now we've got a nice little, I'll just stick a tree. Let's put one right here. And give him a little bit more of a trunk. So we'll give him a little branch here. There we go. And this way. And like there. I'll fix his little feet down here. That's more of these little rocky look. And we'll do one. Well, let's throw one in here. What the heck? Let's throw one here. And this one's kind of like leaning over. So let's do like this. Okay. And little baby branches. Take the little corner and just kind of do like that. And we'll do the same with this green and blue. Put some kind of rocky dirt down there. And so I've got this little grassy kind of, which you can't really see just yet, but all it is, I'm taking the fan brush and I'm just pulling it up and lifting it away. Pull up, lift away. Pull up, lift away. I think now you can probably see the look of that. Just that, grass you see at the edge of a pond. And just like that. And I'm going to put some green over here. And then we'll do some leaves on those little trees. Like this. So we'll mix this with a dirty brush, because I don't want the green to be too super bright. And pull it up. Now you can see some of that green coming up. And it's kind of brown and grassy. That's just with the fan brush, just bringing it up. And pull it up to the base of that tree. And then I take the little 1 inch, actually this 2 inch brush. And this 2 inch brush, we're going to try to do some really nice leaves. So we're going to take the, where's the sap green at? Sap green. And we're just going to punch the brush into it. Okay, just load it up. A little bit of liquid white so that it's a thinner paint. And we're just going to just punch it. This is the shading of the leaves. Okay, this is not the actual finished leaf. And we're going to go like this. So you just punch it in there. Punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it. And punch it down here. Put it out there. That's just sap green. Okay. So now what we need to do is some highlighting. And to do that, I'm going to, well, let's see. I've been running out of yellow. So we're going to, let's see what this burnt sienna does. It's kind of a reddish brown. It's a pretty color. I haven't done this one like this in a minute. And I have a little bit of yellow left. That's burnt sienna. And this one over there. Haha. This is one that's real runny that I don't really want to use, but I need to get rid of it. So I'm going to mix it with the burnt sienna. And then I'm going to add some of the white. And brighten it up just a little bit. Let's see what we get. We're just going to highlight this just a little bit. So it could be that it's getting, you know, close to fall and it's starting to have a reddish brown color. And we'll do that on the same side. I just don't have any yellow over here, do I? Let's see if I have any. Ugh. This is what happens when you're using up paint. Let's see. No, that's raw umber. Let's get... Oh, we have orange. Let's go with the orange. Let's see how the orange looks. I've been wanting to put orange on here. Ha! It's kind of drab because it's kind of a drab scene anyway. The orange has not been used yet. Cool. There we go. Oh, beautiful color. Okay. Consistency looks good. So, let's see if I can get some more orange out of there. Yeah, it's not oily. Oh yeah, I think this is going to work. Okay. Let's see what we get with the orange. Let's see. A little bit. Yeah, I got orange and brown leaves and whatnot. I'm going to put those right on this one. Okay, so we've got, I can't really see it from here. I need to get a darker green on there because, guess what? I missed it. So let's do this. Fill in some of that. There we go. Okay, anyway, it's like that. I take some of that white and lighten it up. Okay. Now, we're going to put some, with the fan brush, I'll do some highlighting of the actual tree trunks. So I've got some of that raw sienna and some white, and I'm just going to highlight part of the tree trunk on one side, and maybe this branch here and here. And we'll go over to the other side. We'll get a little bit darker. And this, I can't really see this on the other side. I got to turn my head, so there we go. And this one, little stems in there. Okay, and we will take some more of that darker color, some of that blue and green, make it a nice dark brown. Nice dark color. And it goes on the back side. And we'll just kind of some little grasses up here at the base. That. And she is basically done. So we did little waterfalls instead today. Something a little different. And did the little, rolling water. Excuse me. But, this is practice. So, there you have. That is a dot that done something along there. I don't know if oh, got it. It's in my clouds. Don't belong in there. So now I'm going to stand up so I can take a peek. And yeah, now I'm going to have to kind of show you what's down below here, because there's different color grasses and whatnot down here. A little bit of marbling of the dirt. I want you to see this down here as it comes up to the come through there, there, and there we go. And all I'm going to have to do is sign it and clean that brush off. And that way you can see better just how easy it is to do trees, little waterfalls, some bushes, and a little colored grass down in here. Hope you try this at home and come back and see for more.